So why is it so important to engage, right, in either the political process or whatever process that governs things that our lives are intertwined with? I sort of always find this phrase coming back to me, which is you're either at the table or you're on the menu, which, basically is to say, like, well, you can choose not to engage in things, your community, your state, your nation, but if you make that choice, then you can't really, right, like if you don't vote, you can't complain is sort of the other adage that a lot of people cite. Nowadays, people are looking for more activities or ways to sort of make a difference, and just voting is sort of the base minimum thing that someone maybe should do as a uh, simple practice of citizenship, right? I mean, we talk a lot about how we don't teach civics as much in schools, and we don't teach about active engagement in the political process. So, if you don't vote, you can't complain, or you can complain, but if you, especially us elected officials, learn quickly over the years that if someone's complaining to you, but they haven't even bothered to vote, well, they're going to get probably the least amount of attention from their elected officials versus the people that do vote, or then the people that organize, and then the people that show up to like a coffee hour, or write me, or email, or come to my office. But I started, I got involved in student government at Western Michigan University because I really liked the idea of sort of serving to make a difference in the lives of others, and then using the ability of elected office to make change. And that has sort of stuck with me now for a good 25 years, and that led me to running for the Kalamazoo City Commission, eventually serving on the Kalamazoo City Commission, running for the state legislature, and now I've served in the House and the Senate. I have 2 years left in the state Senate. So, I mean, but what I wanted to say is the first thing I did is I got, after I ran when I decided to stay in Kalamazoo, and I had run for city commission unsuccessfully as a student, good people in the community said, you should get involved, right? You should do something if you really are serious about being engaged in the community. And so I ended up serving on the Zoning Board of Appeals. Really sexy, cool. No, I mean, but I joke about it, but it's an important function in our community, and it taught me a lot, and it sort of made that statement that, look, I'm serious about being involved, engaged, and so school boards, community boards, this public media network has people from the public, I think, serving on the board. That next level of engagement. I mean, if your kids are going to go to school, we talk about all kinds of school-related topics at the dinner table at my house, and I'm sure lots of other people do, but, you need people on the PTO, you need people on the school board, you need people on the city commission, you need people on the boards that oversee the cities. County Board of Commissioners is the same way. So there's lots of ways for people to engage, and they're often begging people to come do this, but you can really feel better, I think, about yourself rather than just sort of saying, well, I don't like this, it stinks, to actually engage and do something somewhere somehow. Politically, you can, then there's the whole political world, right? You can run for office, you can help a campaign, help a candidate out, you can join a political party, and do lots of things in that realm as well.